Water supply pipes made with copper pipes and fittings may cost a little more than other types of pipes, but a well-done copper installation will make you feel like a true professional when it comes to doing your own plumbing. The project we're about to demonstrate will give you the basics of connecting copper pipes and fittings with a heat connecting process known as sweating. If you follow the simple procedure we're about to show you, you'll be able to safely create watertight joints with no problem at all. Start by determining the length of pipe you need. It should reach from the back of the socket on one fitting to the back of the socket on the next. Here's a closer look at the way this works. Measure between the sockets and mark the pipe to be cut. Assemble the pipe and fittings and make sure they fit correctly. Take the pieces apart and brush a thin coating of soldering paste onto each end of the pipe in a strip around an inch wide. Brush paste inside the fittings too. Don't be too generous. You don't need a lot. Unwind 8 to 10 inches of solder from the spool. About 2 inches from the end, bend the solder at a 90-degree angle. Finally, you're ready to fire up the torch. Move the inner part of the flame all around the socket, heating it for several seconds. Touch the solder to the joint. If the copper is hot enough, the solder will melt right away. Starting at the highest point, push 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of solder into the joint. The solder should be drawn into the joint, leaving a thin bead around the lip of the fitting. After a few seconds, use a dry rag to wipe off any excess solder. Be very careful. The pipes will be hot. If you follow the instructions exactly, you'll find yourself with a plumbing connection that will be impossible to distinguish from a professional plumber's work.